thoughts about Mane? I don't know. I think I prefer Roberto Firmino, to be fair. Like, just off the top of my head, having looked at their stats recently, I feel like Firmino's definitely offering more now than he was early in the season. I mean, I can compare the two, which I think could be useful. So in the last 4 game weeks, if we compare the two, Firmino comes out way on top for underlying stats. If we look at penalty area touches, it is more for Mane than Firmino. But as far as goal attempts, it's 10-8 in Firmino's favour. Shots on target, 7-3 in Firmino's favour. Big chances in total, 4-2. Chances scored, 4-1. That are big chances. Minutes per attempt, 32.5 to 39.5. Shot accuracy, 70% to 37.5% in Firmino's favour. We've also got chances created. Mane creates more chances. But overall, I think Firmino is definitely a better look for me than Mane. And he's cheaper. Or is he cheaper? I think he's still cheaper. I could be very, very wrong. It has happened before. We've got Mane at 9.5, Firmino at 9.2. It's not very cheaper, but it's cheaper. That 0.3 could go towards something. The problem I have with Leicester City is I just don't have... I think Maddison just offers good value for cheaper than Vardy. Don't get me wrong, Vardy could absolutely go nuts. But I just think I prefer Maddison, just for team balance. Because for me, I look at Arsenal and I don't think there's anyone I want other than Aubameyang if I'm going to have Arsenal cover. With Spurs, when Son's there, I'm happy with Son over Kane. With City, I'm happy with a City midfielder over Aguero. Just with Arsenal, I'm not happy with anyone. That could change during the transfer window. Arsenal are looking at players. Emre's going to want to put his own stamp on the team. So that could, of course, change. But right now, if I'm going to spend that much on a striker, I think Aubameyang makes the most sense to me at the moment. I do want Kane for his fixtures, though. With Son gone, the question for me is Kane or Aubameyang. John Chappell, I'll say the reason I really don't like Mane is I don't feel like he's prolific. And I know I say this with Salah on my side, and Salah didn't have a great start to the season. Mane feels patchy to me. Like, I never feel 100% confident Mane's going to continue a good run of form. Now, don't get me wrong, you could be completely right, and he could absolutely go nuts. But there's something about Mane, and you have these things with certain players. And right now, my main one is Richarlison. Martial are probably lessened on. I think Martial's a good player. I'm now just worried he won't be featuring as much in that Man United side. Now the manager's changed. If the manager hadn't changed, I think Martial was the best Man United option. Now the manager's changed. If I look at actual class of player, Pogba is just a class above everyone else, which is why I've gone for the risk of Pogba. But I would say Rashford is definitely a decent shout. Potentially Lingard could be as well. But I think Pogba's a definite starter, and he's just a quality player. Now the reason I'm worried about Mane is when he's hot, 16-10, 3-10. Then you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fixtures, no returns. Then he returned big. 2 fixtures not. Then he returned alright. 3 fixtures not. Then he returned alright. And I just feel like I've already got Salah. Do I need another Liverpool midfielder? Whereas up front, I'm not so sure about what I'm doing. I feel like I need someone from Liverpool, Man City, Spurs in midfield. The way Man United have currently been playing, and Man United. And the easiest way to cover those teams, apart from Son, of course, going to the Asian Cup, was midfield. As far as Son is concerned, the safest bet, I believe, would be to go Eriksen. If you don't have Kane. If you have Kane, then go to whoever you want.